Lieutenant Colonel, I feel like we're going to have a boxing match. Right, retired Lieutenant Colonel, Torrance Commissioner, pastor, nonprofit business owner here in the city of Torrance. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Milton Herring.
I had a speech that I wanted to give, but this is really not the time for speeches. The writer of Ecclesiastes says that there's a time and a purpose for all things. And I believe that this is my time to give back to a community, to a city that has given so much to me and my family. I think that all that I've experienced throughout the years have prepared me for this hour and for this time. And with your support, I want to be your voice in City Hall. Torrance has over 40 different dialects. People who live here speak over 40 different dialects. We are a very diverse community. And I want to make sure that every person is represented in City Council. I want to be your voice. My years of training have prepared me for this hour. Not only as a community pastor, I've been listening to people and helping people solve problems. That's what I am. I'm a problem solver. Some may look at the challenges and the problems that this city faces and think that it's overwhelming. But on the other hand, I look at it as an opportunity, as a challenge for us to grow and to move forward. As I look back and reflect on this great city of Torrance, in 1912, Sidney Jarrett Torrance bought land here and established this community. And some 100 years later, we are here. And Torrance is one of the leading cities in the state of California because of her conservative leadership of the past, because of her dynamic staff members, employees who work here, serve here, and have given Torrance their best, and because of an involved citizenry. Torrance have a lot of people who volunteer their time, who are willing to give back to the community. This community, as I said, has given so much to me and my family, and we have enjoyed our time here, and now I want to give back. As we move forward to the next 100 years, I want to make sure that Torrance maintain her business-friendly community, where businesses not only national but internationally continue to want to make Torrance their place of business. We don't have a lot to fix in terms of finance. Somebody has said, in fact, it was Carl Worthington who said, who just died not too long ago, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Torrance has maintained a balanced budget for years. And because of that, we are able to sustain some growth without going through some of the challenges that some of the other cities are facing across America. I want to ensure that Torrance maintains a balanced budget while providing first-class services to her citizens. I serve on the Traffic Commission. I'm a commissioner. And as a traffic commission, we look at all of the traffic flows, the problems of growth and challenges that facing our cities. And we try to do things that's going to alleviate a whole lot of traffic problems for our city. We are a growing city, and that's a good thing. Many people are choosing to relocate here in Torrance for a lot of different reasons. One of those reasons, of course, is because of the Torrance Unified School District, which is one of the best school districts in the state of California. And we want to maintain that relationship with the Torrance Unified School District to make sure that we have adequate school buildings, adequate resources for our teachers to learn and to reach out and be of a service wherever we can. And I want to make sure that the traffic flows keeps up with that pattern while maintaining our residential security, and safety. I'm concerned about our young people and the youth of this city. I want to ensure that our youth are being cared for. They have adequate facilities for recreational purposes, that we look at some of the challenges that they are facing within their schools, among their peers, so that they can go and maturate through the schools and come out and be ready to enter into college and become some of the finest citizens in this country. That's on the one hand, our youth. But on the other hand, we must never forget our senior citizens. We must remember those who have given their lives for us to bring us to the point that we are now, and take care of our citizens. Every country is measured by how it cares for its senior citizens. And I think that we have a lot going for us here in the city of Torrance. We have a lot of facilities, but I want to maintain that we ensure those facilities, that we're looking out for the welfare of our senior citizens. Lastly, certainly not least, I'm interested in diversity. We are a diverse people. We come from many backgrounds, different walks of life, many religious backgrounds. And as a military person, I was willing to put my life on the line for our freedom, for our integrity, and for our democracy. And that is to say that all people have a right to worship God as you understand God. And you ought to have that right and be respected for it. And that all people, we are the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. And we must ensure that everybody have the opportunity of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. To maintain life, to respect life, to protect life. To make sure that liberty and justice is afforded to all of our citizens. And the pursuit of happiness. That we can continue to live the American dream. To continue to work to make Torrance the finest city in the state of California. And with that, we have America's finest serving in uniform. Our police force, our first responders, fire department, are first rate and first class. I want to make sure that we have the resources to keep them first place and maintain the safety and security of all the Torrance citizens. It's an old Chinese proverb that says that the longest journey begins with the first step. For me, for us, this is our first step. We have a long ways to go, but we will make it. We will be successful. I'm not running just for the sake of running. I'm not running because I don't have anything else to do. I'm not running because I need another title. I'm running because I believe there's a moral imperative for me to run. I'm running because I believe that I've been uniquely gifted and placed in a position to give back, to serve, to bring our community together as one. And I want to make a difference. Many people sit on the sidelines and they say, well, things are so bad. Sit on their couches, look at the evening news, and shake their heads in despair. I've decided to get up off the couch. I've decided that one person can make a difference. And I've decided that I want to make a difference. And with your help, there will be 3 seats available, maybe 4 seats in June of 2014. Other councilmen, council members are termed out. So I'm not running against anybody, and I like that. Because that's not the way politics ought to be. You're not running against anybody. You're always running for a seat. And I believe that this campaign will maintain a positive focus while we're running. But I believe one of those 3 seats has my name on it. Somebody has said that, well, you know, if you run, you might not win. And that's true. But what's even truer, if I don't run, for certain, I will not win. But I decided to run. And I need your support. Thank you for being here. And let's take the next step.